Wow, flash flood, where you witness the fury of nature. Devastating flash floods, destructive super typhoons, terrifying landslides. The force of nature is relentless and unpredictable. Nature can be beautiful, but it can also be brutal and uncontrollable. Each video is a dramatic story, revealing breathtaking moments where humans face the primal power of the earth and sky. Like and subscribe now to not miss the most amazing moments. Support the channel so we can continue to bring you realistic, emotional, and captivating footage.
Storms, hail, tsunamis, when nature doesn't just get angry but truly destroys. Falling rocks, meteorites from the sky. Seen in Russia, 2013, a meteor exploded over the skies of Chelyabinsk, shattering windows of thousands of homes and creating a shockwave as powerful as a small nuclear bomb. Not war, not weapons, just a rock from space, crashing down like a cosmic warning. Have you ever driven through a storm? Ever thought the wind would just make your car shake a little? But in some storms, the wind doesn't just shake. It slams, it lifts, it throws, and your car becomes nothing more than a toy in the sky. Wow, nature just reminded us, no one controls the forces of the earth and sky. when the earth collapses and an entire mountainside crashes down like a waterfall. Peru, a mountainside gives way, with trees and boulders surging down like a black avalanche. The person filming doesn't retreat in time. The ground roars, the camera goes tumbling. The ground, the place we trust the most, is often the first to betray us.
Hurricanes, the destructive power of nature. Strong storms with winds of up to hundreds of kilometers per hour can flatten an entire city. Don't try to play superhero against storms. Tips: if the wind is so strong that the motorbike runs without a driver, it's best to go inside immediately and lock the door tightly.
Did you know? Winds over 120 kilometers per hour can knock over a bus. A storm with winds at level 13 or higher can lift a 3-ton container into the air. A strong side wind can make a car lose control, even at low speed. And even if you're sitting safely at home, you might not escape the raw power of nature. Wind has no shape, no footsteps, but when it arrives, it can tear your whole world apart.
Warning: the power of nature. Nature is a force of nature that can destroy in the blink of an eye. Storms, floods, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis are all examples of the power of nature. Always be alert, stay informed, and prepare a safety plan to protect yourself and your family from natural disasters.